How to clean the TVI 1200. To begin, you will need to cover the monitor and the two sensor points on the infeed belt. Open the door by turning the handle that's located under the infeed belt. Then soak the inside of the machine to soften the meat and make the cleaning process easier. Repeat this process on the other side of the machine. Carefully reach up and hose the top of the machine. Hose clean the outside wall top to bottom. Hose clean the outside wall of the infeed belt. Then hose the top and sides of the infeed guard. Hose clean both sides of the infeed guard rails and then hose clean underneath the belt. Ensure you hose clean the catch guard and the rollers. Open the door. Hose clean the inside of the door and the infeed guard. Hose the top of the belt and gently rotate it, allowing you to hose it clean. Repeat this process until the whole belt is clean. Then carefully lift each side of the belt, hosing clean the rollers and the board. Hose clean the catch guard bar and rollers underneath the belt. Then clean the other door. Hose clean the outside, then the inside. Hose clean the bar that runs across the top of the machine. Then begin cleaning the inside. Start from the top and work your way down, ensuring all meat is removed. The plastic pusher arm and guards will be removed, allowing you to hose clean the pusher arms and seals. Hose the seals slowly and from multiple directions to ensure all meat is removed. Hose clean the pusher arms at each end of the seal. Hose them well and ensure all meat is removed. Gently slide the U-shaped mould and hose it clean. Be aware there are no stoppers. If pulled too far, it will fall out of the machine. Hose clean the walls at each end of the machine. Hose clean the bottom of the machine and each side of the guide rails for the U-shaped moulds. Hose clean each side of the internal frames and the blade cavity that goes across the middle of the machine. Repeat these steps on the other side of the machine. Hose clean the outside wall at the outfeed. Hose the gap behind the belt. Then clean the top and side of the outfeed hatch. Open it and hose clean the inside along with the white guards. Hose clean the guide rails and the silver on top of the belt. Close the outfeed hatch, hose the silver along the side of the belt and then hose underneath the belt. Repeat these steps on the other side of the belt. To clean the outfeed belt, you will need to run the machine. On the monitor, turn the cleaning cycle on, then turn on the electrical pneumatic drives. Now you can hose clean the outfeed belt. Once clean, turn the belt off. Then open the door and gently pull back the outfeed belt to hose clean the rollers on the inside. Now to clean the parts. Start with the parts on the top of the trolley and work down. Hose the parts from all directions, ensuring all meat is removed and the parts trolley is hosed clean as you go. Begin with the U-shaped mould. Clean the white plastic pusher arms, hosing the meat out of all the holes, gaps and grooves. Then clean the plastic pusher arm guides. Hose from all angles and ensure all meat is removed from the seal on the back. Clean both sides of the blades and their protective case. Then clean the blade guards. Remove any meat from the holes before hosing to minimise meat sprayback. Then hose clean all sides. Foam the top of the machine. Then foam the outside wall top to bottom. Foam the infeed belt wall, including on top, underneath and each side of the infeed belt. Then open the door. Foam the inside of the door inside the in-feed guard, on top of the belt and underneath the belt. Then foam the inside of the other door. Foam the inside of the machine top to bottom. Ensure everything is covered in foam, including the knife cavity. Repeat these steps on the other side of the machine. Foam the outside of the outfeed wall. Foam on top and on the side of the outfeed hatch, on top and underneath the belt. Open the hatch. Foam inside, including the white guards. Foam the guide rails, then close the hatch and repeat these steps from the other side. Then foam the parts trolley, ensuring both the trolley and the parts are covered in foam on all sides. Begin your final hose off by hosing off all the chemical on top of the machine. Hose off the outside wall, top to bottom. Then hose off the outside wall of the in-feed belt. Hose the top and sides of the in-feed belt, inside the in-feed guard, and underneath the belt. Hose the chemical off the inside of the doors. Hose inside the in-feed guard, on top and underneath the belt. Gently rotate the belt, allowing you to hose the chemical off. Lift the side of the belt and hose the chemical off the rollers and the board. Hose the chemical off from the inside of the machine, top to bottom, in the same order that you completed your first hose off. Hose the chemical off the outfeed wall, the gap behind the belt, the top and side of the outfeed hatch, the top and side of the belt, underneath the belt, the guide rails, and inside the outfeed hatch. Hose the chemical off the parts in the trolley, starting from the top and working your way down. Ensure all the chemical is hosed off. The last step is to sanitize. Sanitize the top of the machine, the outside wall of the in-feed belt, on top, underneath and the sides of the in-feed belt, inside the door and in-feed guard, on top of the belt, under the belt, inside the machine from top to bottom, the outfeed wall, the gap behind the belt, the top, sides and inside of the outfeed hatch, the guide rails, on top and underneath the belt. Repeat these steps on the other side of the belt. Sanitize the parts and the trolley from the top down. Ensure you sanitize both sides of the parts and the trolley as you go.